And welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway? Featuring this week Greg Proops, who's very big in San Francisco stand-up comedy. Then we have Josie Lawrence, who's very big in the Comedy Store Players. And we have Paul Ryder, who's very big in the Hull Truck Theatre Company. And finally we have Mike McShane, who's very big. So, ladies and gentlemen, the contestants. Always starts with an original humour. Now, the first game is called Authors, so if the contestants like to come down in this game, they come along with the style of an author in mind. They can tell a story, each of them in their author's style. So, can we start with you, Greg? Which author have you gone for?
The Cherokee Oral Tradition.
Cherokee Oral Tradition, yes. We'll follow that. Well, Josie?
D.H. Lawrence.
Right, yes, perfect. Paul?
Ted Hughes.
Ted Hughes, the Poet Laureate, excellent. And Mike?
A Hollywood gossip columnist.
Right, well, a pretty fair selection of authors there. And can we have a suggestion for a title for this story for them to tell? They're going to take it in turns to tell.
My Trip to the Supermarket.
My Trip to the Supermarket. Oddly enough, bizarrely enough, you would have thought that was a stunningly original title, but I think we did that yesterday. But, or last week, as we call it in television. Can we have another title?
Temptation.
Temptation, that's good. Can we just build on that? The Temptation...
Of Christ.
You're working hard tonight for this story. Yeah? Let's call it The Temptation of Going to the Supermarket and Meeting an Old Lady, which combines three suggestions, some of which the audience would have heard. So The Temptation of Going to the Supermarket and Meeting an Old Lady, starting with you, Greg.
In my land, in dry plains, many buffalo run up and down. Not like supermarket. You have to run like hell to catch them, and there's no baskets. No baskets to put them in. Many fat old ladies crowd the aisle between the buffalo. Cannot get to frozen food section, for there is none in all the land.
So he decided to find a supermarket. He ran to the supermarket, ran up and down the aisles until he found the baked beans. He smeared the baked beans all over his body, the tomato sauce mingling with the sweat. Then he saw
An old lady. Come with me to the deep freezer, he said. There it was. Pig. Dead pig. 3 foot long, perfect in all parts. Lying alongside a weasel-stoked crow.
And this reporter was happy to find out that dead pig was none other than Arnold Ziffel from the film Green Acres, yes! And the lady, believe it or not, was Katharine Hepburn. Well, they all went to Sardi's afterwards, and what went on afterwards, I can't say on the TV.
Yes, Dead Pig from Green Acres. Big popular show on white box that shows flickering image with Clive Anderson on sometimes.
I bought you a pig, he said to Miriam. Miriam stroked the flesh of the pig. The pig hairs stood up erect.
Erect hair caught in the Queen Mum's throat.
Fortunately, at the table next door, Sylvester Stallone was there, and he gave the Queen a Heimlich maneuver, forcing the hair out of her throat and launching into a teacup of James Mason's.
Thank you very much. A good round of offers there. Jolly good. Okay. Well, I give 15 points everywhere there, but with double points for being American to Josie. And now we go on to a round called Film and Theatre Styles. Paul and Josie first. They're divided into pairs for this, so come forward. I'm going to give you a situation to improvise in just a moment. But first, I'd like some styles, please, if the audience could supply some styles of film, styles of plays that you might have seen or enjoyed.
Spaghetti westerns.
Western.
Movie.
Spaghetti Western. Silent movie. Always one will suggest that just to make it difficult. Thank you. Well, I've done that. From behind here? Sorry? Children's, yes, good. Children's, is that different from Play School? Or was that just a weird echo? What was it? Another one there? Gangster. I think that's pretty good. I think that's a fair selection, wouldn't you say? So, a situation for you to improvise in is just a couple on their wedding anniversary, or wedding anniversary generally, doing what you want on that. First of all, no style, and I'll cut in with some of those ones that have been suggested.
I've got your favourite for dinner tonight.
Yeah?
Pizza with banana on top.
Thanks, honey.
It's all right.
I've got something special for you as well.
You remembered?
Yeah. Here it is.
Spaghetti Western.
It's a tin of spaghetti.
Ooh. That is very nice, Gringo.
Give me the spaghetti.
I will give you the spaghetti. Or let me pay for it. Here's some dollars in my feast.
Silent movie. And to end on a children's program.
Why have you given me a hamster?
When you're married, we all like a little something special to celebrate the date of our wedding. And I've given you a hamster because you like furry little things.
Okay, let's end there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. This is clearly going to be a difficult round to mark, so I'll give 1.7324 as just like an average score for now. So the next pairing, please, Greg and Mike. I'll give you a situation in a moment. A few more styles for these. Bearing in mind we've got Americans here, so let's make it horror film, yeah?
Soap opera.
That was a stereo soap opera, that is. Ever got anything from the theatre we can do?
Chekhov.
Woody Allen. Yes, he's at the RSC now, isn't he, Woody Allen? I'll put down Woody Allen anyway, but any more theatrical. Sorry?
Mime.
Right, okay. It's pathetic, really. Now, okay, so you want a situation, don't you? And your situation is two surgeons. Your two surgeons operating way. I'll give you some styles as we go along.
How'd the colostomy go last week?
Pretty good. I think I took out his pancreas by accident. He didn't seem to complain,
Well, he's an
though.
old guy. He won't miss it. He'll be dead in a year.
Yeah.
Now, see, this is the Hamilton technique. You've seen this? Have you seen the German? Now, you do it's an under sew like this, and you pull it really taut. And if he farts, it blows wide open. He comes back to the office, you get another $50,000 for the sew.
Soap opera.
I have something to tell you, Raj.
What is it?
I love you. It's
Fight that
watching
for me,
you.
will you?
I'd like to tighten it for you, Raj. Watching you day after day, the skillful way you wield the scalpel and the sutures. Oh, Raj, why can't it be yes instead of no, no, no?
I'm a surgeon. My hands are dipped deep in blood. If I could just wash them clean and give you the love that dare not squeak its name,
Let
I
me-
would.
It's a great pose. Horror.
Quick, in the gyro tube.
Get out here, it's where Robot City is.
Look out! It's a many-headed insurance salesman!
Thank you very much. Very good. Thank you. All right. Yeah. Yes, very good. That was as nice as pie, so I'll give you 3.14 for that each. Now we go to a round called Song Styles. This features Mike and Josie. First of all, Mike, I'd like to step forward, and he's going to make up a song on the spot about any household object that can be named now. So can somebody suggest a household object, an everyday house? Sorry, a food processor.
Cheese grater.
Well, hang on, don't argue amongst yourselves. I think a food processor is fine, but can we have a style?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll? Well, that's all right. So rock and roll. About a food processor, and away you go now, Mike.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Got a Cuisinart, it's ready to grate, and I make the food, it tastes really great. I chop and I blend, I whir and I puree, yeah, you go, the puree all day. I can't get enough of the big Cuisinart, I love whipping up with the big Cuisinart. Go, go, ow, 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 go, go. Go, go. Go, go. Put it on great. Don't be late, baby. I got a quiz, not going on the date.
Very good. Excellent. Thank you, Mike. Yep. Yep. It's the best song I ever heard made up about a food processor. But Josie, you've got to make up a song as well, also about a food processor. Another style for Josie, though. Spanish flamingo. Yes, okay, yes. Away you go.
This is a little song we sing in my village. There was a man. He was my favorite confessor. He came to me with a gift. He gave me a food processor. I looked into his eyes, and I was liquid-eyed. He treated me like food. He chewed me up and spat me out.
Excellent stuff. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. 1 mark each. Now we move on to a game called World's Worst. This features all the contestants. I'd like to step forward, please, on the World's Worst step there. And they step forward to give, please, the world's worst thing to say at a wedding. Any old order. I'll buzz when I've got the idea of what you've done. So where you go.
He loves me, you know.
She's great, huh?
Your future wife is ugly.
Does anyone know the vows? Because I seem to have misplaced my papers today.
I just want to tell you, Lisa, that Tom will be a very good husband. I know.
Oh, that nylon wedding dress looks lovely. Do you sweat a lot in it?
God, I'm glad to be getting rid of that little bitch. She's been sponging off me for years.
You're wearing that?
I've swallowed the wedding invitation.
Right, well, that seems to be that. World's Worst. While I work at the points of that round, you go away for some adverts, or for some coffee, or for some coffee adverts. See you after that. Bye. With the shock news, and no points awarded for that last round, let's move on to a game called Props. They divide into pairs for this, and Josie and Greg, this is your prop. You've got to come up with as many different ways of using that item as possible. While between times, Mike and Paul, you have this item to come up with a lot of different ways of using. We buzz between the pairs in a traditional way, so away you go, starting with you, Josie and Greg.
Hello, sir. I be a strange old lady out of a Chaucer book.
Play tennis on your own. Just stand over the middle of the net.
Just put the ball in the goal.
Chirp, chirp.
Captain, the U-boat is signaling. I'll signal back.
Okay. I got you.
Well, I'm going to Grandma's house. Where are you going?
I'm gonna gobble you up.
Oh, God.
Hey, let's take the hem out of your pants, sir.
Okay.
Josie, this safe sex thing just isn't working for me.
Thank you, let's end on that. Thank you very much. Good round of props. Come on back. Yes. A full baker's dozen of points there, 13 points, everybody. And now we come to a game called Party Quirks. This features Greg as the host of a party. While he's improvising that, the other contestants are improvising guests. But if they're getting the envelopes in front of them, they'll see a strange quirk they've each been allocated, and they have to convey that quirk or that tray to Greg, who's got to guess them. So, as simple as that. So, Greg, if you'd like to come down here ready to improvise the party. And the party's underway, I can see. Yes.
Mothballs, I got my 8-track, got some blood, sweat, and tears getting ready to go here. It's gonna be a swinging. There's the first person. Come on in.
Hi, Greg.
Hi, Paul. How's it going?
Fine, thanks.
Great to see you. You're awfully handsome today.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Come on in, Roger Moore. You want a drink?
Yes, please, gin and tonic.
Oh, good. I already had one made.
Thank you very much. What do you think of the jacket?
Oh, it's very nice. You're almost a male model in some ways.
Well done. You got it.
Hello, Josie.
Hi. Party.
Party, yeah.
Party. Have you got any games organised?
Oh, absolutely.
Games. We need games. I'll make some punch.
that'd be great.
I brought some fruit.
Great.
Lemons.
Lemons are
Put
wonderful.
some music on. I'll put some music on.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. You're just the life of the party, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're a total nutbag. Hey, hang on. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Greg. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
But then it's always good to see Greg. Hi, Josie.
Hello.
Josie, you're radiant like a light. Radiant like a light.
Do you want me to help you off with your coat? Shall I organise a cloakroom?
Oh, that's okay. I think Mike can take off his coat
I'll make
himself,
some
I think.
Say, I'll have a gin, okay?
Sure.
But make it Wanker's Gin, the gin for wankers.
Sure. I know it's your favorite because you're like a commercial kind of pitchman guy.
Yeah, that'll do. He writes commercials, so...
Hey.
Let's start the party games now, shall we?
Okay, let's start.
Now, who's going to be first? Me?
All right. Is it your birthday by any chance?
No. Should we have charades or
Yes,
anything you want
charades
to do?
would be wonderful.
Oh, yes, I infuse so much over games.
Of course you do. Infuse, and there's a festive clue in there, isn't there?
So what's your guess? What is she?
Just a really annoyingly perky person.
That's right, I think that's okay. There's no very enthusiastic person. Yes, that's fine. Well, okay. That was a brilliant bit of guesswork there, especially towards the end. So 95 points there to Greg and 96 to everybody else. Well done. Now we come to a game called American Musical, in which all 4 contestants will make up an American musical based on the life of somebody here in the studio audience. And they'll be doing that with the assistance of Richard Ranch at the piano. I'll just wander into the audience there to find somebody who we can make up the life about. Let's just go slightly back here. Hopefully the camera can pick this up. You, sir, what's your name?
My name's Marcus.
Marcus. That's an excellent name, Marcus. Now, can you think of something you've done in the last week that you've enjoyed?
Oh, that sounds quite hard, actually.
Yeah. Picture on a bad week, have I?
I had a curry.
You had a curry? Right, okay, you had a curry. That's enjoyable enough. And is there something you do regularly, like a sort of hobby or an activity?
I smoke.
You smoke? Right, that'd be cigarettes, I dare say. And is there something like you're looking forward to, an ambition that you've got in your life? Travelling somewhere or doing something?
Just changing my job, I think.
Changing your job. So what sort of job would you like to get, to change into?
Something well paid, I think.
No, you got a specific one?
A specific one?
You'd like to be Prime Minister?
Yeah, that'd do.
Okay, fine. I don't want to force you into this, but... Okay, so this American musical is it's got to feature smoking, having a curry, and becoming Prime Minister. So there it is. That should be easy enough. Away you go.
This is a dead-end job, testing silk cuts all day long. Another one?
Yeah. I coughed so hard last night, a small animal came out of my chest.
I can't get enough of cigarettes. I need the job, but then just yet I want to quit this nasty habit.
My life's terms to be up in smoke. All we do is just a joke. I would love to quit this nasty habit.
We should just get away.
We should just get away.
Find a better way.
Find a better way.
Clean the big ashtrays.
and break this habit.
Hi, guys.
How you doing, Paul?
All right. Hey,
Got one?
listen. Yeah, no. I'm representing ASH. This is an organization for giving up smoking. I've got something you should do better instead.
What's better than smoking?
Yeah.
Let me tell you about it. Have you ever ate a vindaloo through a didgeridoo? Oh, no. Have you ever had a big madras dripping out of your ass? Oh, no. Eat a curry when you're in a hurry. They taste real good. Eat them with a bud. I think that is the best meal for you.
Vindaloo!
Vindaloo! Vindaloo! Sucking it down through a didgeridoo.
Vindaloo! Vindaloo!
Hello and welcome to May Your Dreams Come True Curry House.
Wow, we've been magically transported here somehow.
Here, sit down.
Why?
You know, anything that you want can happen in the curry house.
Really? Can we get some Papa Dom to kick things off?
Yes?
Ooh. And the onion bhajis?
What?
The onion, what are those little puffy things?
They're little onion bhajis.
Hey, listen, have you got any Kinnocks on the menu?
Kinnocks?
Yes.
They're little sort of dry, crispy things. I have them.
We have lots of Kinnocks, but the Thatchers are off.
Oh, I'd love to be a Thatcher.
I'd love to be a Kinnock.
I don't want to say anything sinister, but when I looked at you, I thought you could become Prime Minister quite easily. All you gotta do is dream. And when I looked at you, I thought you could become a cabinet minister. All I have to do is dream. Dream.
We're dreaming of a better day.
We're dreaming. I'd like a high-paying job and throw my cigarettes away.
Yeah, throw away the tobacco and go, 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 go. 'Cause all you've got to do
Is dream,
Okay. Well done. Well done. Excellent. An excellent finish there. Quite superb. And I see, just trotting up the points, that Mike McShane is this week's winner. So well done, Mike. And the prize for winning is to read the credits out in the style of my choosing. I'd like you to do it, Mike, in the style of Brian Blessed. Okay, so I hope you're familiar with that particular fine actor. So it just remains to me to thank Greg Proops, Josie Lawrence, Paul Ryder, Mike McShane, Richard Branch at the piano. This is me, Clive Anderson, saying good night. Good night.
Whose line is it anyway? Devised by Dan Patterson, Mark Levinson, Stark Clive, and Julian Michael J. Paul Ryder. Instrumental music by Richard Watt. Sound supervisor Richard Churchill, the machine, so beautiful. Stage manager Hillary Groot. Makeup artist Ivana Primorak. Production secretary Tears of Bill Pod. Production assistant Kirsten Moses. Production manager Carrie Fletcher. What a babe. Director Chris Bould. Executive producer Denise O'Donoghue. Producer Dan Patterson. I'm Brian Blessed. I'm going to get my throat swabbed.